So here's a little bit of history about me. And no matter who you go to, in my family, group of friends, or whatever, even go back and talk to my exes, my family and people never know when I'm in a relationship until somewhere down the line. Like it could be years before they find out that I'm in a relationship. If a relationship is ended, my family won't know that I'm in a relationship. It's all a guessing situation. My own mother, my ex, the white boy that I was dating, as many of you call it, couldn't have been any of the above because he was cheating the entire time. All right? So, but there were things about him that made him man enough to protect me, and that's what he did because he just protected women like that. He could not just decide on one woman. But he is a good man. He had some problems because he had two severe head injuries in his life, and it took him out of his own natural element, right? And so he was different. He also drank. He had from time to time a drug issue, which is the reasons why I didn't like him around the women that he was around, because these women were drug heads and they would do whatever he wanted them to do, what I wouldn't do. And this has always been the case. The men want me to be accepting of the women that they have in their life, knowing good and well they can, they have, or they might be tempted to sleep with these women if they are around them. I'm not willing to put my entire life in jeopardy of that constantly happening, which is why I am divorced today. So my experiences with men are similar to the experiences that I'm experiencing out here with men that I know are good men, and I'm trying to tell you how to keep me. I am trying to help you understand how to keep me. And this goes for the trustworthy men too. I'm explaining to you as a woman, this woman right here, exactly what I need from you. I'm going to the men to help protect me emotionally, mentally, and physically. And you don't have to be my man to do that. And I'm not trying to be involved in your personal affairs and relationships with women. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just worried about you not being safe because I understand what goes along with these type of women. I understand it to the full degree. I have women till this day who plot to kill me because the men that the men that I was with have gone to these other women to get the sexual stuff, right? But they can have them. They can't have me and them. And so I have to put up a boundary, showing them respect for what they want to do. Fine, it's their life. That's their own private life. I don't have to be a part of that, but that doesn't make me care any less for the person because I've bonded with this individual. They're not going to be good for me, but I will not let something bad happen to them either. That's what's not going to happen, especially when there have been people there who have shared history with me that no one else knows about, like those locker room stories. I have that with all of my exes, and I can count my exes on one hand. I don't get around like that, but I know a lot of men, and I know a lot of men that will come to my rescue. And I have those men sometimes have been men who use drugs that know I don't use drugs, but will give me weed. But if I am in the mix of the conversation and then there are strange women there, the women are always upset with me that I am there, right? Sometimes I am in a situation where I have to be there because I am investigating the man whose company that I am in because he has said something to me or I have seen something that leads me to believe now that this man has a child or a woman. Someone is locked in that other room because that room is drawing my attention. There's something wrong with that room, which is an offset room to the rest of suspicious, right? So I'm there, and then people wonder, well, why is she over there? Like, why is she hanging out with this person? I'm investigating. Who is around me? Who is this person? Let me find out so I can only not only keep myself safe, but keep those around me safe, because now I recognize that there is something seriously wrong with this situation. So that is why I'm there, and that is why everybody is in my business. You guys are on my phones. You guys are tracking me, and you're trying to create a case against me that you don't have, because if you have this information and you're still tracking me, you're breaking the law. Because you are not about, I don't care if you're the FBI, CIA, Special Forces, Secret Service. I don't care who you are. You can't do what you're doing to me, especially being a Choctaw native to this land. Yeah, you're totally out of pocket. That's what you're not going to do. That right there is what you're not going to do, because that's just as good as raping me. And I have a certain situation with being raped of zero tolerance. Yeah, so that's what we're not doing.